Okay guys, what's up, SNPreconzz here with another video. Nothing to do with a modding tutorial, but it's still a tutorial like I said. It is how to create a spam bot, and this video will be very quick because coding a spam bot doesn't take that long. And the only time what we're going to be wasting this video is how slow my computer's running at the moment. Camtasia Studio slows it down a lot, so we're just gonna, hopefully you'll be able to bear with me. And but anyway, we're just gonna Visual Basic 2010. Leave the download link in the description. Registration for it is free, and so yeah. So we're just gonna make a new project, a Windows Form application, and rename it to something like SpamBot. Oh, okay. Type slow though, my microphone's in the way, and I don't want to knock it over. But I'm just gonna pause. Okay, never mind. So this is basically what your program looks like, and when it loads, there we go. Basically what your program looks like, what it is. Okay, so you just resize it to what you want. Properties are down here. When they actually load, the program's still loading. Right, so the properties of the form, click on it, are down here. You can change the name if you want to. So we're just going to change this to something like SpamBot. Okay. So this changes up here. Anything to do with designing, background, icon, this will not be in the video. This is just how to create a spam bot. I'll do designing videos if you want me to, but you can just change this to what you want. It describes itself literally. So yeah, you can change the font, color. You could change the form border style. If you watch the border style, it's changed. I like fixed 3D, and I don't know why, but yeah. Okay, so now we're just going to get into the coding and stuff like that. So basically this is our program. So toolbox, you won't be able to see this if you just downloaded it, so we're just going to hit view, other windows, toolbox, and it will appear somewhere, and you can auto hide it and stuff like that. But we're just going to put in a rich text box. A rich text box, if I can find it. I always have trouble. Right, so we're just going to put in a rich text box and two buttons, 1, 2, and a timer. Okay, and the timer will show up here. So we've got the text box here, right here. So we're just going to resize this. Okay, like that. And we've got button 2, which will go over here. Button 1 over here. You can resize these if you want. So we'll just resize them. Okay. And then we can change the name. So we just click on it, go back down into properties, and change it to start, and stop. Okay. You can make the text bigger by going up here and changing the text, but I will not be doing that. Fine, I'll do it just to show you. It just takes a while to open up, that's the problem. Right, so I like this. See, I'll go print. Downloaded fonts I don't think might work, might not work. Depends. It didn't work for me, so I don't know. But now we're just going to get into the coding. So let me just see what time I'm running on here. 4 minutes, that's pretty good. Now we're just going to get on the coding. So we're just going to double click on the start button, and this little piece of coding should open up, and we're just going to put timer 1 dot, if I go quiet here, this is the one, enabled, oh my god, equals true. Okay, like that. And now we're just going to go back on the design, and we're going to go on the stop button, and exactly the same, timer 1 dot enabled equals false. Okay, so that's basic coding right there. And now we're just going to go on the timer one. I'm not going to type this in because it takes too long. I'll put this code in here for you, and we're just going to copy this down here. Copy, paste it in there. Okay, so now that's just basically made our spam bot. Okay, so we can close this, and if we debug, which is the green arrow up here, when it wants to. Okay, so this is our spam bot. We can now, let's see this notepad right here, we're going to use as an example. Okay, so let's just hit enter on this, and if we're just going to put test like so, okay, just hit start, go into this notepad, it's done. Okay, just hit stop, it stopped. Okay, so that's pretty cool. That will be, the notepad will be in the description, just the codes. And now we've made our spam bot. Now let's just build it. So this is our own application. I will do design, icons, anything in separate videos, but this just takes too long. So we're just going to go project spam bot properties, or whatever you named it. And now we're just going to go into assembly information right here and name it whatever you want, do whatever you want here. I'm just going to go through it quick, whatever. Okay, just hit OK. Default icon, you can change that if you have one. Compile. We are just going to hit the browse button over here. Choose our desktop. Okay, desktop. Select folder. And then we're just going to hit build spam bot up here. Okay, and then it should build it. And then if we go back to our desktop, we can delete the two right here. Okay, and this is our spam bot, what we just made. So if we use this, we go into a notepad again. Okay, and we just put test again. Okay, hit start and go into the notepad. It's working. So you just made your very first spam bot. I will put my spam bot in the description in case you guys want to download it, and I will just show you stay quick. Let's see how much time we've got. That's pretty cool. 7 minutes. Okay. This is our spam bot. If you want to know how to make a loading screen, you guys just tell me. This is my spam bot right here. I'll put this in the description. And if you guys want any designing stuff, how to make icons, how to get icons for pretty easy, Photoshop, anything online, you guys can just tell me, and I will do my best to do that for you guys. But anyway, guys, I'll put this download in the description. And thanks for watching. And yeah, like I said, you guys just tell me if you want any more tutorials on Visual Basic, and I will make them for you. So see you in a bit, guys, and see you in my next tutorial.